You know, it's the Pivot Strategist coming here with the word. Let me fix my bun. Y'all know I normally come with the short hair action, but I just had to get with the braids. All right, it's your girl, the Pivot Strategist, and I'm just honestly coming here with a word for myself and for everyone. Um, wow. I feel like this is okay. This is this is hard to get through. All right, I'm back. It's like it was kind of hard. Today I just really wanted to like hone in and talk about like any amount of adversity or anything that you're going through, whether it's a tough season or not. Sometimes we will cry out and just, cry out to God and like, please, like, save me or like change this person or I hate this or I hate that and I don't want to deal with this or I don't want to deal with that anymore. Right. And so, because I've been there, but sometimes it's not the situation that God wants to change, it's really you. I'm going to say that again. It's not the situation sometimes that God wants to change. Sometimes it's actually you. um there was like a period in my life where I was really struggling. Like I was really struggling. And I would have to say I was struggling more mentally than anything because, there were like certain situations that, were happening to me. And I'm like, God, why me? Like, why do I have to go through this? It's your girl, the Pivot Strategist. I don't really want, for me, like, yes, I like a challenge, but I ain't say I like all this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, my heart started to like really harden because I was so just focused on why me aspect, or why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to deal with this person? Why do I have to deal with this situation? Like for me, I'm more of a, if I don't want to deal with it, I go in my shell and I don't want to deal with it. Like that's just me. Like, um, but there was something, there was like a period of like 6 years that I was dealing with, just the hardships of like being stressed at a at a job that, the thing was like my passion. First off, I felt like I really needed to be in this job because I needed to learn a lot of things, but it was really hard. Like it was to the point where that was actually initially after I left that job, I ended up cutting off all my hair. I was just over it, but not only that, but I was also going through just this like big wide like custody like battle with my oldest child. And we all know, like, if you're a mom, like, you're such a mama's bear. And, like, if you, like, me and my oldest, like, we like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we grew together, So when you're young, when you have kids, like, your attachment to that child where you had to grow and learn, like, it's a lot. And so I was dealing with that, right? Losing a very close, well, what I perceived was like really close, actually losing a few close friends. um and again, like, when you look at this from the outer core, you would have to say, what the heck are you doing? And I'm like, it's like I honestly went into a depression, right? And it almost sucked the life out of me. And because and I would just cry out to God, like, God, please, like, change it. Like, I don't want to deal with this situation anymore. I don't want to deal with this friend anymore. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore, right? And a lot of people, they have like their different ways of escaping, whether it's, oh, I'm just going to drink, or, oh, I'm just going to smoke. Oh, that's just not, it's not me. Like, that's not my vice, you know? And so, I started,